I like it when the Huns contradict themselves, and I equally like it when they contradict each other. Hello and welcome to another anti-MLM video. I'm Christine, I'm glad you're here. Today we will take a look at a Hun telling us that MLM freedom is real and how she lives her best life, whereas somebody else contradicts her because she's pretty much freaking out that her team is not working enough or that her team is not dedicated enough, and that's why she cannot make the money she used to. So let's take a look at MLM freedom and hustling 24/7. The first video is from a Plexus distributor, and she speaks about the freedom she has thanks to her Plexus business.
Well, I have so much to do, but I also keep thinking about the school year about to start, even with homeschooling and sports and just all the things of like, my kids are growing up. So am I avoiding my responsibilities? Maybe. But also, I'm having fun with them today. We're swimming in the river. Well, not really, it's the springs. But we're just outside enjoying the beautiful day the Lord has made. And I bought this $40 pool noodle. And let me just tell you, like 12 years ago, we weren't buying $40 pool noodles just because. We were living credit card to credit card. So this freedom, this life that I'm living is definitely a gift from the Lord in the form of Plexus.
It's a little gift from the Lord. She says freedom looks like not checking in because she doesn't have certain hours she has to work in Plexus. And 12 years ago, she wasn't able to afford a $40 pool noodle. But now she is living the best life with time freedom because the summer was coming to an end when she filmed and posted this. And now she has the ability to spend time with her children by the water, and she can afford pool utensils while she's on her phone and she's uploading to Instagram while her children are playing. And she's not actively spending time with them right now because she's using the time freedom she has to post about Plexus and the Plexus opportunity and the time freedom that she claims it gave her. While she is not actively spending time with her children, she is watching them from a distance instead of actually spending time with them while they're at the water. Just a short recap.
And it's not going to make sense until you're in it, until you're doing it. Like, I never thought I'd be in sales. I love my office job, the comfortability of clocking in and out. And but I really love being outside with my kids more.
You cannot understand it unless you've lived it. So you do not understand the concept of you not having a 9-to-5 corporate job where you have to physically go into an office and you have to spend time there, or you have to dedicate a certain amount of hours and a specific amount of time during the week. That is a concept we do not understand compared to more time freedom or freedom you have if you are able to work in a hybrid job, remote, in a network marketing company where you can set your own hours theoretically, or in a business model where you actually run your own business. I don't think we need to join Plexus to understand this. It's a theoretical concept which is very easily understandable. Okay? We do not need to join Plexus to understand it. So this was, once again, somebody who is in Plexus. And she claims she has freedom because she has the time to spend with her children over the summer. Summer is coming to an end, yet she is not actively spending time with them. She's on social media and she's posting about a Plexus business that gave her the freedom, the Lord that gave her the freedom in the form of Plexus and also the financial freedom because now she can afford pool noodles and she wasn't able to do that before. Then she posts this. And not having to ask anyone for PTO to spend last 2 weeks of summer with my kiddos. Hello, I'm buying the last 2 weeks of summer with my kiddos. So it looks like she's really busy by the pool or by the water and she's not typing out all of the words. Okay. Her pitch is extending now, saying, I don't have to ask anyone for personal time off or paid time off because I can just spend 2 weeks with my children. And that is truthful because Plexus doesn't employ her. She's independently contracted and Plexus doesn't have the ability to give her paid time off. She decides when she wants to work. She can also spend her time in the summer with her children And I mean, she's also working there, but she's not asking for time off. Plexus cannot give her that. She decides if she wants to work, if she wants to post, if she wants to be on a team call, opportunity call, if she needs to be in the back end of what she does. She has more of the flexibility to not having to do that in an office. And no, she cannot ask for PTO because Plexus cannot grant it. That is what companies can only do to their own employees. And Plexus has employees who get PTO. They get paid to take time off, to take a certain amount of vacation days. She doesn't have that luxury. And then the pitch gets extended even further because this was just the introduction. What could you do if you wanted the freedom she just explained? How do you begin? It looks like this. Step 1, you order Plexus products from me for gut health, energy, mood, and brain health. You could just order Plexus products from anybody, but then she doesn't get a commission and you might not be on her team. So you have to order overpriced supplements from Plexus, a network marketing company. They have gut health. That is one of their sticks to this very day. Energy, mood, and brain health. And they're also high on losing weight. They try to cover it up with making other health claims, but those are typically the things that Plexus is known for. Step 2, you start thinking, this is simple. I need to tell people about this. That's a stupid pitch. Did she come up with that while she was watching her children by the water, while she was not participating with them? Because that's what I get from this. Step 3, you start sharing on social or call up your tide or dies. Maybe we should have. Maybe if she asked for PTO, she could have done that better. You start sharing on social or call up your ride or dies and help them order with you. So you share the products you like after you joined Plexus. And then hopefully the people you know, the people who are closest to you, hopefully they will start to purchase the overpriced products as well, and they will use them with you. Step 4, you use your referral link and become a brand ambassador who makes dollars for referring people to this particular brand. Meaning you have to join Plexus as a distributor, you pay your way into the company, meaning you have to pay to play. Pay Plexus, purchase their products, starter kit, whatever it is, and that way you are allowed to promote the products, get a commission if you sell, and recruit people and get paid as well if you're able to recruit those people. You have to spend money first. Step 5, you realize the crazy potential to make extra money, earn trips and prizes, and grow a like-minded community, so you go all in. How do you realize the crazy potential though when most people don't make a profit, when most people lose money in network marketing? So she's speaking to the very few people who are actually even able to make a profit and the crazy potential. And then she posts pictures from her children while they're playing with a pool noodle. I will spare you this one because those children very likely did not consent and do not understand what mommy is doing there. So this is MLM freedom. A Plexus distributor who takes time out of her day, out of her precious day, where she doesn't have to ask for PTO because her company doesn't grant her PTO. She doesn't get paid for this, to film videos, to make slides with lots of grammatical errors, post that on Instagram to pitch an opportunity that allegedly gives her freedom while she shows us that she doesn't have a lot of freedom. She has more flexibility when she wants to work compared to other people in corporate jobs, yes, but she's working there. This is a business pitch, and how do you do that? By becoming a Plexus ambassador, but we're wording it differently. So that is something we hear a lot, and we see a lot, this alleged MLM freedom. I'm so much better off than you. I mean, if you want to sit in your cubicle, that's completely up to you, but I don't need to ask for time off. I can work from anywhere and everywhere I want to, and I have the freedom to spend quality time with my children while I'm pitching this business opportunity to you. But then there are others who I would say are close to a breakdown, who also sometimes say exactly these things. It's about time freedom, and I really built this business around my family, while they're proving to us that they're not doing this. I'm going to play you a voice memo from somebody who posted this on Instagram. It is now interesting for top people in network marketing companies to combine forces or to set up new avenues on Instagram where they connect with their audience in an effort, I believe, to get more eyes on the content they push out because they're drowning network marketing companies. This is one of the top people in Monat. You might know her voice from her nasally expressions, and she uploaded something that was supposed to be, I believe, inspirational for those in network marketing, for those who want to reach the top, where she pretty much says you gotta work around the clock, completely contradicting what we have heard before from this top distributor in Plexus. And while she does it, maybe pay close attention how she says these things. In my opinion, this individual is not doing well, and I wouldn't be surprised if she was close to a breakdown because she's in a network marketing company that is breaking down. It's breaking away. People are leaving left and right. Sales is down, and she is one of the few people who are still able to claw into the top rank in the company. So let's listen to this one and let me know your thoughts.
All right, I need you guys to listen to me, and I need you to understand something.
You guys. Yeah, it's Krista, of course.
If you ever want to reach the top of your company, want to reach the top of your goals, whatever it is, you always push through. And what I mean by that is it doesn't matter if the goal that you set yourself is not going to happen this month. That doesn't matter. There are so many people who throw in the towel and then they miss out on all the goodness that could have come from that push and that extra go at completing what month end means. And for a lot of you, you're in network marketing. Most of you are in network marketing. And maybe you're not in network marketing. Maybe you are just someone who's in sales. Maybe you're someone who's a small business owner. You need to have shot clocks for yourself.
She needs to check herself. If you want to reach the top of your company, clearly aiming at those in network marketing, but also if you're not in network marketing, always push through. She's very much all over the place. Always push through. To achieve your goals means work 24/7. Completely contradicting the MLM freedom we have heard before.
And month end is a shot clock for you. And if you don't know what that is, you need to Google it and you need to figure it out because you have to go until the end. I cannot tell you how many times there has been someone recruited that ends up being the most amazing thing that happens for me or someone on my team's business.
So it is about recruitment. It is for people in MLM and not for people who actually run their own businesses. Having a shot clock at the end of the month is pretty much peak time in network marketing, meaning you need to be able to fulfill your goals until the end of the month or you do not hit your requirements and you do not hit the amount of sales you have to do, you do not hit your rank, you do not have the amount of recruits, they haven't sold what they had to sell, and you will not get paid properly and you might drop in rank. And that has an effect not only on you, but also on your upline and your uplines and your uplines. She very likely suffers from that at the moment, that her team is not performing in the way she needs them to so that she can secure a paycheck. Her paycheck is tanking. People are leaving Monat left and right, and she can feel it as well, although she is still at the top of the company. And I bet that she is freaking out because she depends on her team to perform in a certain way. And that is why we are on this always push through, especially at the end of the month. Work around the clock, fulfill your goals at the end of the month so that I can keep my rank, so that I can keep my paycheck, because your entire team depends on it.
During the last couple days where maybe they didn't hit that founder goal that they wanted, but maybe they set a new, recruiting goal where it was one market partner, one VIP, whatever it was, that VIP that you recruit on the last month, that may have not got you to your goal, but that VIP in 3 months from now, after using whatever your product is, turns into your best performing market partner. All right. So I feel like I keep having this conversation over and over again with people during this season, during this time of the month. And you guys have to keep pushing. You have to keep pushing. If you are not pushing now, mark my words,
Unless you're in labor, maybe don't push. Work always to achieve the end of month goals in a network marketing company, especially because this has happened to her so many times, that there were these amazing people who were doing exactly that on her team because she depends on that. But then again, we have this speech towards the people who are apparently not doing what she wished they were doing, and they have to push. You will have to push through to fulfill your goals so that your upline, so that she can make a profit. And I can hear the desperation there because it looks like it is not fun to be in Monat. I don't think it has been fun for a while, but the desperation from the nasally uplines in Monat being close to a breakdown because they're not getting their goals set, they're not fulfilling them towards the end of the month, is very apparent to me here.
You will not push next month. And if you're not pushing next month, you're not going to push the month after. You have to act like every single day is the last day for you to have that business. And if you don't treat it like that, then it will end up being the last day of your business, whether you know it or not.
That means work around the clock. Push through always, work always. And if you do not achieve your goals this month because you didn't push through, then you will not do it the next month and the next month and the next month. So you have to push each and every day. She is completely contradicting what the other network marketer said before about time freedom, because now you have to push each and every day. And these are both top people in their companies. They both have big teams. And the one, I believe, is freaking out because she's in a tanking network marketing company, and it's not about the things she achieves. It's not about the people she recruits. It's not about the products she can sell. It's about her team, and her team also has to pull their weight. If they don't hit their sales goals, if they don't keep their ranks, if they don't recruit, if they don't keep their teams, she doesn't get paid properly. So which one is it? Is it MLM freedom, that you have the time to just take 2 weeks off because you want to spend the summer with your children, which I think is a reasonable approach for those who enjoy summer and for those who have children, or just in general for those who just want to take time off occasionally? Or do you have to push through each and every day? Set goals and work towards these goals each and every day, because otherwise it doesn't benefit your upline. Because if you don't do it this month, you will not do it next month and the month after. I love those contradictions because I do believe it is more realistic what we have just heard. Work around the clock. Time freedom in MLMs is a myth. Even the top people have to say this again and again and again. I hear this more often than ever now. I do not know how well Plexus is doing, but since network marketing in general is not doing well and paychecks are down, sales are down for products that are not necessary because we're in a recession and people don't easily spend a lot of money on products that are not necessary, like hair care products or supplements from Plexus. The paycheck for those people is also down. And I do believe you need to work 24/7, especially when you have an upline who is pretty much yelling at you in a private chat, in a private Instagram channel, because apparently you're not doing enough. That's why you need to push through now. I find that very outing and very interesting. Let me know your thoughts. There's a quick short video with the contradictions in network marketing. Time freedom versus hustle around the clock. Let me know what you think about these contradictions. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss out on further uploads. And if you liked this video, then hopefully I will see you soon in my next one. Until then, tschüss!